relax, switch it up. Ready, stretch.
My name is Sunny Odogwu. I'm a freshman at UM. Just started school this January. I'm originally from Nigeria, came to Georgia, from Georgia to West Virginia, from West Virginia, Maryland, bunch of transition.
Back down, Sonny, you gotta get up quicker.
Sunny Odogwu is a new offensive lineman. And I mean, that's a guy, he comes in every day and he makes you laugh, he makes you smile. He's full of energy. He just loves life. You know, that's Sunny.
Today was my first UTOF.
Come on, go!
I heard a lot of things about UTOF that it started getting me mad.
Hey, pay attention.
Like yesterday when I was eating dinner, people would walk by and be like, "You ready for UTOF?" I was like, "Oh my gosh."
You guys should be the first five to go in every drill.
Why are you talking about it like you're climbing Mountain Kilimanjaro with no rope? It's just actually UTOF. You know that you're gonna step out alive. Matter of fact, you're stepping out alive and working on something better in your life. So are you tough? That's how I put it. I put a question mark at the end of it. Are you tough?
Sunny, you know, I've heard everyone talking about how tough it is. And he was just like, man, stop that. You know, we're gonna go out here, have a good time.
Let's go, CP, let's go.
And he gave 100%. I mean, the finish he gave was incredible.
I think differently about UTOF because I see it as a good thing. At the same time, I see it like a challenge. My life, I've been able to overcome a bunch of challenges, you know. This is just one of those things you gotta do.
All the way through the dot. 5-yard pass it done, Sonny.
Attitude and mental toughness is really the only way you beat, you know, the off-season program.
Get your legs up, let's go. Let's go.
Guys that just can't wrestle that part of their mind or can't get their hands around that really have a hard time excelling in it. Clearly, Sunny's attitude is one of his greatest attributes. I don't think there's any question that his personality, his approach, the fact that he's, you know, grateful to be here and for the opportunity, and he doesn't really see the negative in things. The fact that he just approached it like he does every other day is one of the reasons why he excelled in his first go-round through the UTOF program.
UTOF was a physical exercise, you know, that wakes you up, but I don't want it to get in my day of carrying on with my education and going to class, you know. Hey Mel, how you doing? I'm good. Yes, it's tough, you know, it gets your body to be like, oh, I just want to sit down or lay down there and just drink water and sleep. But knowing for the fact that you got to go to school and do all that stuff puts my body in the position whereby I have to go do what I got to do.
I'm going to give you 2 or 3, and you may know some others.
Sunny's an intense, passionate guy. He cares about everything. His passion shows with everything he does.
Beneficial.
Beneficial, very good.
You know, he's always asking for knowledge, and he's just willing to learn, you know, all the time.
Education is really, really important to me because back home, my parents, I know for a fact, they can't even afford me going to college in my country. Then talk more of affording me going to school here in the US and in Miami, University of Miami. No, that's a no-no. I don't think my family could do that. This is where I'm from. I'm from here, Enugu, right here. Enugu State is the eastern part of Nigeria.
Sunny's not only got a unique perspective on life, I think Sunny has a unique perspective on what he wants to accomplish.
This is my little town right here. This is my village, Eziago. If you look at it in the map, all you're gonna see is the woods. I love it.
He's a young man that wants to use his platform, so to speak, as a Division I football player and hopefully an NFL football player, as kind of a change agent back home.
You know, going back to the country and sharing what you've learned, you know, with people. God, that's the dream, you know, that's the dream.
That's why he's able to keep things in such perspective, and I think that's why he has so much passion.
When blood sugar falls, these symptoms of fatigue occurs.
I think that's a very important one.
In my entire village, I'm basically the only one that's getting this kind of opportunity, playing football, going to school over here in USA, going to this college. Come on, it's like the best of the whole world. Even in class in Utah, I tell myself to stay up and awake and alert, because what I learned today will carry me for the rest of my life.
Let's go to work. Come on, let's go.
I mean, during Utah, you know, I'll look over and sometimes I'll see him and he's got a smile on his face. You know, anything we're doing, half gassers and stuff, you know, he's talking, he's got a smile on his face, he wants to get better. You know, it's contagious.
As you build a team, you need guys like Sunny Odogwu in your locker room. For us to go out there, and I think it was the second or third UTUF, and he's in the middle of the team, and he's talking to the entire team, and he means it sincerely. And there would be a lot of instances in my 23 years in college football where one of the older guys who had started 40 games or 30 games would have said, "No, Sonny, we got this." But because it was sincere, because of his attitude every day, because of the perspective he has on life, and because it was truly an honest moment for him, you know, they let him lead. And I think we're all better because of it.
We all we got.
We all we need.